Property goes all the way back up over in there, up the side of that hill, all the way around the other way. Everything is rice paddy from straight across here. Comes across this way, goes in, goes way up to the top of the hill, way up there, and then it'll run all the way down for quite a ways. We'll go over towards that other hill before it's done. And this is the farm. That old house is an old one. It's gone. But you can see the rice paddies that are over in the property back over there, and you'll see the rest of them here in a minute. Look at the size of that mahogany tree. That is an old one. That's Philippine mahogany. Absolutely beautiful wood. They're rattling cans over there, run on strings so that it'll chase the birds out of the fields. I was going to build my house way up there. I don't know if I can now. We will see. Anyway, let's go around the bulldozer. Like I said, that's a good size mahogany. It's got a heck of a trunk on it. A good sized tree. It's an old one. Been growing on the side of this hill for a while. Probably was a seedling during World War II. Probably seen Japanese drive by it. Some of goats. That's all rice paddy back down through there. And let me see if I can squat down here. I don't squat too good. That straight down through there is the bottom of the hill that we own. And then we go up half the hill up on the other side. So when I sit there and keep saying to the top of that hill, we literally half all the way up to the very, very peak. We have everything this side of it, and someone else has it all the way over. There's really two of them. But we'll get to that in a minute. We'll start walking our way around. They're filling in dirt. It's kind of important. We wouldn't be able to afford this excavation in the States. They're tearing down the top of that hill, and they're going to be pushing all that dirt down into this lower end, because where this old road used to be, which we have it from just right from inside the front of this old concrete structure right here. We are about 10 feet this side of it, and we go over and hit and go up the hill all the way up over to that point, and then you'll see how far we'll go this way. They're fixing to come in here and fill a lot of dirt down in this area. All the way around to the back of that old mahogany. I want them to fill it all the way around it. So, there were two houses here they tore down. 3 houses actually. They're not here anymore. That one won't be here for long. Baby goats. Here comes Papa. That's old Papa Dinaget. Believe it or not, he's a nephew of the 8th president of the Philippines. Hey, Papa. He's getting old. That's his brother's little farmhouse there. And we go way down there. We're fixing to take that walk. And then we're going to walk up there and oversee all this again. So we're fixing to do a 180. Guapa! That's a fire pit. It's actually a cave on the other side. Put grate down on it, build a fire, put copra on top of it, dry it out. Some more rice fields down in there. Fruit. And let's take a walk. Property goes up to there. You'll see how far that is when we get over there. As you can see, that's rice field. They're in fresh plant right now. Go all the way back up in there and then the caladium fields start. And they run all the way around to way past down there on the other side of the road. We'll see them from a different angle here in a little bit. That's her other brother down there. That one's Unsong. That one's Popong. Cute names. Now let's keep walking. Take you to the end of the property line. It's a little bit of a walk. I figure probably got about a quarter to a half a kilometer. Now, the hill I told you that we go up half of is way up there on top of that top ridge that you see up there, all the way up to the top of that one and back down. So all the coconuts that you see from that point all the way to this over here are basically cropped. And you can see they produce quite a bit out of them. Most of them are very mature. A lot of coconut. Mango, papaya, avocado, pineapple. That's her brother's place, so let's keep on walking. This is where they started excavating. This is her hill. It goes way back over there, but since they're doing the road, they're taking it down and they're fixing to bring a lot of it from up there. And they're bringing it down here and leveling it and pushing it back off, building it up on the edges. That's the end of the rice paddies over there. That starts the caladium fields. They go for quite a ways. And we still go down a long ways. Her mother's place is back up in there. They actually took out a neighbor's hill. They're going to take out about half of this one too in the process. You can see right there, there's the end of the rice fields. The rice fields end, caladium fields begin. It's all fresh plant. Another 8 weeks, it'll look like a golf course down there. They just replanted. We'll get down closer later and let you see. We're clearing out the caladium fields, and we're going to increase the rice paddies. Rice paddies. Old caladium field, starting right there. Later that will all be turned into rice paddy because it goes way we're going way over past where that truck is, by the way. The land goes for a ways. They've been bringing the dirt from the run. That's called the Dinaget bus. Been 3 or 4 of them come through here today. Okay, like I was saying, there's the end of the caladium. There's the rice. Rice comes down and stops. This is cleared out caladium, and then that's raw caladium back up into there. Still working on it. They've been bringing the dirt in and then pushing the dirt back up. We're going to have them bring it in some more. That's a bad terrace, see? Prone to mudslide. This over here has a nice ground and paper. And same thing over there. You can see how steep it is. Once they come in and push all this dirt down in here, it'll have a nice taper. And there's a lot of different crop that can be planted along that edge. So it'll really increase the farm production. Because it'll be fresh, cleaned, raw area, very easy to plant, very easy to do. They probably have already pushed over a good, I would say they've gained maybe a couple, 2, 3, 4 foot with it just on the beginning, along with the down taper. But that down taper is just, if you take it vertically, we're going to be, as far as agricultural wise, we're going to pick up acres of production farmland. That's all natural caladium field. It runs all the way up, and we go way past over there. Let's take another walk. As you can see from here, if I turn around at the hill, you don't even see the two brothers' houses. You've seen that for a ways, and we'll go up on that hill there. Now she goes up half up that hill. So the top of that rise, all the way down that way, is her farm. He goes all the way, well, Arthur's farm goes all the way up there. a lot of coconut. We lost quite a bit on this hill they're clearing off, but I can replant the fruit trees and stuff. But what we're going to pick up in excavation work, they're going to wind up doing $250,000 worth of excavation and dirt work, probably for free. Plus they're moving the road over. As you can see here, there used to be a very shallow space between. Oh, by the way, that's another mahogany. We won't let nobody touch them. Eventually I'm going to line the property in them. Anyway, we go way up there, by the way. Let's take a walk. This used to be a hill. Not a big one, but it ain't there no more. And just match it up later with an earlier video. I'll show you what used to be there. Now they've already started pushing the dirt back up over on this end. And once again, it used to be very steep. You can see part of the incline, very up and down, probably no more than a 5 or 10 degree. Well, for what they're pushing down here, now we're starting working at about a 30, 35. I'm hoping they'll push it on down to about a 45 and keep doing it all the way down. We won't lose much in the way of coconut, but we'll sure gain it back. Now that's all. You can kind of see the tops of them now. Of course, that's kind of jungleized right now, but that's all natural caladium field, goes all the way up. Once again, we got everything on the top of the ridge, going all the way down and back to the other side. Let's keep walking. Takes a while to walk the length of this property. It ain't exactly small. It's kind of a strange shape to it. That hill is knocked out now. They took it and it is gone. That's what they're going to do with ours. They've excavated some dirt out of here over the last 4.5 months. They've been working up here. They've been working on it further down, but they've really tore it into here. We still got 100 yards to go before we reach the end. Once again, you can actually see the caladium fields down there, the top of the leaves. And we go to the top of that hill, all the way over. Going further up, there's 2 waterfalls that come down, and then one goes to the outside and one comes to the inside of the fields. There's actually a fresh water stream that runs down both. And then where Mama's house is way over there, there's another one that comes out of the side of the hill and flows down. So you got 3 fresh water sources that are basically clean, potable drinking water. Yeah, let's keep walking. We still got a ways. They've really pushed the dirt up here. This is what I'd like them to do the whole way. They still need to work on the taper. You can kind of see the lay of that hill right now. It runs all the way down to the lower part of the rice paddies. That's way down there where it's really green. That's where they were pulling the cords. This whole valley ecosystem right here is part of Dell's land. You can't even see it this way. Literally can't see the forest because of the jungle, because of the coconuts. Let's see. Let's keep walking. We're going down. Now, when I first got here, this was at such a taper you couldn't walk up it. I mean, it was very steep. And they've been steadily bringing the dirt. Now they have pushed it from up in here all the way up, but what used to be the steep turn, once again they're bringing it down at a good downward slope. And we're retrieving just an incredible strip of land all the way down the other side. And it used to be, you could not see the ocean and the valley and stuff down there, because there literally was a hill that came down from here and picked right up and went over to the other side back up. I've got photos and you'll be able to see, because the power line acts as a really good guide to the size and location, because it never moved. But we got to go under it. We go beyond where the power line crosses over there. Let me come on over. There's a little old house that was built. Look at the size of that caladium field. That's all natural caladium. Huge, massive tree root. One day I'll come up here, I'll show you the waterfall. We go way over there, by the way. I think, yeah, you're getting close. Let me see. Yep. We go way up into there, but I'll pull it on the roadside so you can kind of see the perspective. Not much to see there except pineapples and jungle. But we actually go beyond this hill over here and had half the road. We come to over here. Yep, there's the old house. We're right on this side of it, right through there. If you look down in there, that's all ancient pineapple. See? You actually see pineapple growing on the top of that one. That's all pineapple. That's all growing down along the whole instep of this hill. All the way down into lower fields. If you go down in there, the waterfalls are back up there. If we were lower, you could actually hear them. They're down that way. Oh, probably a good, 60 yards. And once again, we go all the way up to the top of the hill back that way. So we cut right across here to half of the road and then down the other way. As soon as this bike passes, I'll show you. That's the main mode of traffic as far as taxis here. Half the road and down this way. Walking on a normal clip. It's a long road. That's all farm down in there. All the way out to down along in there. Everything up on the hill. Back that way. And then up there and up onto the hill. It's a little bit of a walk. I figured it'd be easier to just go to the end and show you. Hope I don't run out of battery and memory space before I get up here. I still can't believe it. You couldn't see that down through there. That was absolutely blocked off. They literally moved a hill out of here. A big one. Not a mountain, but it was a heck of a hill. Ours just too big to budge. So they're going to just cut a big chunk of it out. It's a piece of walk. just to get to halfway. That tractor there is about halfway. Beautiful farm. It's going to take a while to get it all really clean and organized, but when it is, it's going to be a money maker. Especially with what they're doing right now. We're going to wind up picking up at least what will be equivalent to another 3 to 4 acres of valuable farmland that before was just hillside. Because it was literally cliffing. You could plant, but you couldn't really plant much on it. Now they'll turn it into a usable slope. There's a lot of fruit trees and ground vegetation crop that will grow and do very well down there. Sweet potatoes. You've got pineapple, cassava, even peanuts. Okay, now we go up the top. This is going to be fun. This one's a new one. I ain't been able to do this since I've been here. The slope was always too hard to climb. We go way down beyond there. In fact, you have to go down there and go around that curve before you even get to where the house was on the road. There it is, you can see it there. We go from way back over there, beyond what you can see, to way back over there beyond what you can see. And that's on the land up there too. They're going to literally knock all this down to just about road grade down there. They really want to get rid of a lot of dirt. So when they build the road down through here, we're going to pick up a really wide strip of usable soil dirt line over there. It should do very, very well. I just can't believe it. We go all the way up. That's where I wanted to build my house, up there. They just absolutely took my hill. That all came out way out over here and dropped down before it even began to go down. I've got pictures and photos of this. You can see where they're grounding and tapering. Let's see if we can make our way up there. Make for some interesting shot. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. There's the house we were at, and it goes, that whole valley ecosystem is what we've got. And on the way up to the top of the hill on the other side, I guarantee you up there, there's still another, 80 to 200 foot of space over the top to still the land. Oh, but this ought to be incredible. I've never seen shot before. Oh, there's another level. You can see how they're terracing it. I don't mind, I love it. Oh, yes. Beautiful. They could terrace it one more time, wouldn't hurt my feelings. They're trying to do it so it'll minimize slides. This is our view. We own this view. Tell me that is not absolutely beauty of paradise. That's what I want to see out of my bedroom window. And when I drink my coffee and eat my supper for the rest of my days, that's what I want to see. That and a little house that I built on that island. Well, I'm going to say goodbye for right now.